Hi, Danny Recio. Thank you for joining us today on the Supportive Immersion Institute YouTube channel. I just wanted to catch up with you today about what the Bridge offers. So first, let's talk about who comes to the Bridge.
Yeah, so the Bridge is a program for 10 to 14 young adult males between 17 and a half and 23-year-olds. Sometimes they come in with some high school left to do. So that's kind of a niche that we have some students that are still finishing high school, all the way to students who have taken a couple of years of college.
That's great. So once they do get to you, maybe they're taking high school classes, maybe they're taking college classes, but how else do they fill their days? What other kinds of activities are they participating in at the Bridge?
Yeah, so one of the specialties of the Bridge is that we can create a very individualized plan for students. We offer more than 50 different internships. Costa Rica is a big internship country. People believe in that, and so they'll host students most of the time when we ask them if that we tell them that a student wants to learn what they do. So they use a lot of their time on that. We also have 4 universities that teach courses in English that cater to study abroad students. So that's a big bulk of the time. There's also community service that is both a requirement for the students to some degree, and also a path for a lot of them that have an interest in giving back.
Thank you. So I see there's a big, beautiful house and yard behind you. Is that where the participants live? And can you tell us a little bit about what the community of these 10 to 14 young adults is like?
Yeah. So that's the Bridge House. That's where all the 10 students live, up to 10 students. And so the Bridge has 3 different sections or parts to the program. And the first 2 sections of the program, that's where students live. There's 4 rooms, 2 rooms for 2 students and 2 rooms for 3 students. And then when they're in the last part of the program, they move to a couple of apartments that are in the same property, but kind of down below. And that's where they get to practice even more independence than what they're practicing here. So during the first 2 parts of the program, they learn how to get settled into the country here and the community, learn the basic life skills to take care of themselves, to be part of a community. The guys here take care of the house together with our support, obviously, but they learn how to budget for the house, to buy groceries for the house, to set up the activities. They know they have their own budgets for, buying new kitchen appliances or things like that. And so the students are building and building and building on those skills until they get to that last part of the program where they're doing that basically on their own. And so they're now shopping for themselves, they're cooking for themselves, they're keeping everything that entails taking care of a house yourself. They're practicing that before they leave. Yeah.
Sounds like great preparation for college or for, getting a job and living on your own and becoming more independent or autonomous.
Yeah.
Go
I was
ahead.
just going to say that that's one particular piece you were asking about, the kinds of students that come here. And while we do have many students that are interested in going to college, not all of them are interested in going to college. So this is also a place that it's a good home for students that don't feel like they're going to be on a college track, because it helps them open up their view to things that they can do if they want to go to trade school, or they want to learn something that doesn't necessarily require 4-year college. Yeah.
Well, that's super important. Yeah. For them to even just be able to visualize themselves in a job through these internships and kind of figure out the path that they want to take. That's super helpful. The other piece of the program that I've heard about that is really cool is the Aventura program. And can you tell us just briefly what that entails?
Yeah, so Aventuras are community immersion projects. And this is also an area where the students are in the driver's seat and the staff are in the passenger seat. That's kind of what we try to do with everything. And for Aventuras, the students say, oh, we want to learn about indigenous groups, or we're interested in art, or we want to see coastal areas. I mean, they just kind of begin with a very general idea, and then together we select communities that we can go visit. The students go scout the community and basically go in and say, okay, yeah, we like this community. And then they ask the community, what are you trying to accomplish as a community? What's important to you right now? And with that question, the bridge student community begins to put together a project that they go do for an entire week in the community. They live together with the families, they work with them on their projects, and for sure create a lot of friendships and realize different ways in which they can have an impact in the world.
Thanks, Danny. Well, that was a very brief but very thorough overview of the Bridge Young Adult Program in Costa Rica, another supportive immersion program for young adult men. And sounds like you're doing amazing work. So keep it up.
Yes, we are.
And we'll talk to you in another episode. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Heather.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you.